I'm a huge networker, and I learned this a long, long time ago. Um, that you always try and help people. I'm sure, like a lot of you, I get requests on LinkedIn. I will always respond, even if it's something that's just totally out of line. I will always respond, even if it's a statement around maybe you should do better searches and read a person's profile before you send me a request because you are an engineer focusing on telecom or whatever it is. And it has nothing to relate to me. So I always try and give advice and I wish them luck. I will never just not respond to anybody. And that's built up over the years. And when people get excited, they get a new job, I will always get a note to say, hey, thank you so much for the kind words, because so many people will never respond. So I'm not looking to get anything out of it, but the satisfaction of doing something to help someone has always been paramount to me in my life and growth, because there were times that I was trying to figure things out and I'd reach out to people. Sometimes people would never respond, and that happens today. But so my way of looking at it is that you always give back, and even if it's just a kind word, it could make someone's day.
Absolutely. And we have hand raises now. The first one next up is Mr. Umar Mughal, followed by UG. So, right, go ahead.
Thanks, Anta. So I'll just share my story, right? So I'm sitting here in Lahore, in Pakistan. I'm not in the Valley anymore, where I have my network. The pandemic has happened. And it was basically the chief strategy officer of this company, a large company. UG would know them really well because they're in the mobile space. Talked to people in the Valley and found me, right? Sitting in Lahore. Then the second company as well, the founder basically was looking for somebody with certain skill set. He went out with his network, and I was involved with his network, and I got that as well, right? And then I'm talking to the largest industrial company in Pakistan next week as well. That was also networking, right? So I'm sharing my stuff. But what I've been able to do as well is, because I have a large network in Europe and the US, I've been able to connect startups, engineering houses here with people back over there as well, right? So I think, and it was because of the networking that I did locally over the last 2 years or so. I understood what people were trying to do, understood what capabilities they have, and frankly speaking, there's a lot of skill set in Pakistan, right? And it's, the time is right. In a lot of cases, they have some products or solutions which are very viable outside in the world as well. And it's all networking, right? That's the best. The word of mouth is probably the best marketing tool that you have, that Facebook and LinkedIn and everything else cannot give you. So I think that's the power of networking.
Well said, Umar Mughal. UG, you're up next.
I have to. All right. So when you talk about networking, I just did my networking with Versa. So, whenever you see your hero, you need to, get in touch with them. So, yeah. 25 years, I have 11,000 people on my LinkedIn network. I don't know 99% of them, to be honest, but I think I have a little bit of voice. And why I'm saying that it's networking is important. I was a guest speaker in a couple of universities the last couple of days, and I was talking about the personal branding. And doing the research, I found out that I was going through the TED Talks and different kind of books, and something came on the surface that nowadays the CEOs have a bigger network than the organizations themselves. So just compare the Tesla with their Elon Musk. So Elon has got 56 million people following him, and Tesla has got 1/5 of that.
2.2 billion. Yeah.
It is less than that, because I just saw it on the Twitter.
Yeah.
So 56 million versus 5.6, something of that sort. So, and same goes for the other organizations. So human interactions are becoming bigger and bigger. And according to a research about a person talking about a brand and the brand talking about a brand itself on the social media. In 2018, there was a research which shows that it's about 561% more impact of the people who are talking to people about the brand than the brand talking to people as a brand. And that's how the power of the employees of, when it comes to communicating is increased. And it's like 10 times people sitting in an organizations are 10 times more effective than the organization. So networking is very, 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 very important. And when I came in this organization, my own experience, whenever I'm traveling, I meet up and interact with people. And one of my MDs who was with me, and he said, is there anyone who you do not know? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you.
All right.
So is there anyone
Okay.
you do not know?
I am not now going to know quite a lot of people now. So yeah, at this forum. So yeah, it is a, my quest to find people, learn from them, would never end. So I think I'm a lifelong learner, and neuroplasticity is something which never ends in your brain. So the more you use it, you grow it. If you don't use it, you lose it. So that's where the books in the back I'm getting inspiration from Zuhair Saab that I'm going to be making it 3 times bigger. And my library is being built. This is a temp room. So Zuhair
No,
Saab,
we're not
I'm
judging
going to
you.
catch you.
We're not judging you. We're not judging you. Thank you so much, Yuji, for that comment. Safir has something to say.
Okay, so just a quick note about networking. In fact, just a quick insight. Basically, we're in the industry since the last 8 or 9 years, and we have never marketed ourselves. Every single client that we've got up till now is through our network. So this is very important, especially for small businesses, the scale of businesses that we are at. So I personally feel that these type of forums and networks are pretty important for us, especially.
Thank you, Safir. Appreciate your comments. Does anyone have anything else to say? If not, we're going to wrap up today's session since most people have to leave. Anything? I'm just waiting for that. Yes, Mr. Harun Khan.
Well, I am, in for whatever